afternoon, ma'am. I'm Jumaris Renas from BSBA FM2B, and I'm the first reporter in Group 6. So my topic is about working capital management. So, what is working capital management? Ikaw, Josh, what is working capital management, Josh? Sa kabalo, kay Bogo man. Charot. So, ikaw gani. So, working capital management is a process of managing very good. Okay. It's a process of managing a company current asset like cash, inventory, and receivable and current liability. Okay, mangit kay video bitaw ni. Like current liability like payable and short-term debit. To ensure smooth day-to-day operation, the main goal is to maintain enough cash flow to cover short-term and obligation. So, ang working capital management is mura siya nag-work sa imong company to ensure the debit of your company will go to flow day to day. Like, sabi ko na lang mo. Maway pa sana ako. Working, so, sorry ma'am. Working capital management is all about the company managerial accounting strategy that aims to monitor and utilize the two components of working capital, the current asset and the current liability. So, I have an example of this. Kung ang akong example ma'am is a hair salon with the asset of 160,000 and the liability is 65,000. So, ang current asset mo ana is 160,000 and your liability is 65,000. So, ang current asset is kung sa Tagalog pa, mauna ang pinagkikitaan. At saka ang liability is kung sa Tagalog pa, pinagagastuhan or utang or kailangan nimo sa bagay para mapalit nimo. So let's go back to my example. So my example is a hair salon with an asset of 160,000 and liability of 65,000. So speaking of asset, it means pinagkikitaan, current asset, tsaka yung liability is pinaggagastuhan. So you have a hair salon with a asset of 160,000 and liability of 65,000. So ang current asset nimo na kay you have a business of hair salon. So ang imong asset na nagka-equivalent of 160,000. So nana diya ang imuhang property, cash, and inventory. So kung naka-hair salon, siyempre magkailangan kag mga materials. That's what we call liability or equipment of your hair salon. So the liability of my example is nag-equivalent sa 65,000, which is your property, rent, taxes, utilizes like water and currente. Also wages. So ang current asset po, balikan tong current asset. Ang current asset na po diya ang imuhang cash or na total na imuhang pagkakita sa kabulan nag-equivalent of 160,000 na diya ang mga cash, mga halin. So, syempre, kung maot ng tag mga equipment, magas na good ta, so mo na yung current liability. So, ang current asset i-minus sa imuhang current liabilities, yung mga equipment mong ginagastuhan. So, di ba ang current asset is 160,000? So, i-minus nimo sa liability of 65,000. So, imo nang i-minus na kay mo na ginatawag na to capital, working capital, nag-equivalent of 95,000. So, unsa man ang working capital? So, na ang imuhang cash, short-term debit. Kanang short-term debit mo ni mga para sa mga kurente nga bayro nun, tubig nga bayro nun. So, na sa liability na minusan na So ang inventory mo po ng mga inventory and operating expense. So ang operating expense nakapalit ng mga equipment sa imong business. So that is the my example of working capital management. Ano ba na? So that's my example of working capital management. So mura sa nag-circulating capital, ang nagbot na syempre ikaw nga owner, ikaw gid mag-manage to circulating the capital para makabalo ka kung unsa ang kulang sa imong company or business. And next is, so the next topic is elements of working capital management. So there are three elements of working capital management. First is the working capital ratio, and the second is the collecting ratio, and the third is the final elements of the working capital management is inventory management. So elements of working capital management is focused on efficiently manage cash flow, asset, and liability to ensure a smooth operation and financial health. So the first element is working capital ratio. So working capital ratio is to measure a company ability to meet short-term obligation, current asset divided by current liability. Ratio between 1.2 and 2.0 are ideal, indicating if low ratio signal cash flow issues, while the high ratio suggest underutilized. So unsaon na to para makita ang ratio nato. So kung giingon nga nasa 1.2 and the 2.0, kung ang imong ratio, kung imong current asset i-divide nimo sa current liability, makita nimo kung unsa ka stable ang imong negosyo. So kung pag imo nang i-divide na tapos ang nakabutang is 1.2, it means ang imong negosyo na dili kay ka makabawi. Pero kung imong ratio pag divide nimo ana sa current asset o current liability, para sa ganina nga ang sa example nako nga hair salon, imong current asset is 160,000, tapos imong liability or imong nagasto sa imong negosyo is 65,000 mga equipment. So pag imo nang i-divide ng duha kanang 160,000 o 65,000, makita nimo kung unsa ka stable ang imong negosyo. Kung tas ako ning gi-divide ang ako ang example nga hair salon nga negosyo na equivalent sa 2.1. So kung ang ratio nimo is 1 pababa, it means ang imong negosyo medyo dili pa napay kulang, lack of knowledge. So kung pag imong para ko ang 2.1 ang ratio, so it means stable ang ako ang negosyo or dako akong kita, dako akong income. So that is the working capital ratio. So next is the next topic is the capital ratio. So capital ratio is indicate to how efficiently a company collect payment. Average receivable plus days in the period divided by net credit sales. A lower ratio means faster payment collection and better cash flow. So I have an example to you, for all of you, para masabtan ninyo dalion sa ang capital ratio. So for example, you have a business, gusto ka magnegosyo og ice candy, tapos mag-cost kag 100 pesos, tapos ang imong kwarta is only 20 pesos. So sa mga baton, pwede ka mangutang, pwede po ka mangitag partnership, makipag-partner ka. Sa example, nakipag-partner pang magnegosyo ng ice candy. So itong ikaw na collecting ratio nga na kay 20 pesos. 20 pesos, tapos yung mong partner is nasa 80 pesos. So total is 200 pesos. Tapos 100 pesos na, tapos imo na yung i-times sa equivalent sa inyong nagasto divided by 100% para makita nimong ratio nimo kung pila ka percentage. So kani sa imong capital is 20 pesos times 100 pesos kay mamo na yung na cost capital times cost nga inyong nagasto sa pag-build sa negosyo nga ice candy, nag-equivalent of 100. So 20 times 100 divided by 100. So total is 20%. So kung sa partnership pa na, kung inyong halin na nag-abot og 500, so imong i-divide sa 500 divide 20% para makita nimo kung pilang imong halin nga makuha. So kung nagpautang ra ka or nangutang ra ka na may 80%, so kung mahalin na tong imong halin, imo nang i-total para mahatag nimo ang utang nga imong naborrow. So that is the example of the collecting ratio. Tapos kung sa mga big company na ngayon po ilang ginabuhat, mangutang sila hangtod sa kung makabawi na sila, ilang ibayad silang utang. So based na sa akong research on my understanding. So the next is the last of the three elements of working capital management. So next is the inventory management. So what is inventory management? Inventory management to ensure sufficient stock to meet demand with overstocking. The inventory turnover ratio is the revenue divided inventory's cost. It shows how quickly inventory sold and replenished. A low ratio indicate overstocking, while a high ratio signals efficiency. So if di pa nimo magits ang inventory management, I have a simple example to understand what is inventory management. So the inventory management is about stock of your product. So let's say na you have a business. I have a business of the toy store. So syempre naadya mga teddy bear, Barbie, cars, drone, and something like toys. So while nag-study ka sa imong collecting ratio, the collecting ratio, so nakita nimo nga ang demand sa imong business is ang teddy bear. So unsa mong buhaton? Syempre to avoid overstocking ang uban nga product, imo sang ipababa or di sa palitan para to avoid overstocking product, para imong pangitawon unsa ang demand sa mga customer. So demand man kayo ang teddy bear, example na demand man kayo ang teddy bear, so mupay ta mga teddy bear to avoid overstocking, and also to prevent shortage, to ensure the customer can buy what they want, and also to save your money. To save your buying too much product na hindi kayo need sa mga customer, and also to improve efficiency, to help my business run smoothly, para pud makita kung unsay kulang or asa mali. Good kung okay kayo imong inventory management, makatabang sa imong negosyo to meet customer demand without overspending or running out of stock. Di mo overstocking para ginansya ka. So that is the three elements of the working capital management. So next, the next is the topic, the types of working capital. So there are two types. First is the gross and net working capital. So gross and net working capital is the total of the current asset is known as gross working capital, whereas the difference between the current asset and current liability is known as the working capital. So para mapadali imong pagsabot sa gross and net working capital is, for example, naa na kay negosyo, ito yung toy store. So na kay product. So for example, na kwarta nga 10,000, tapos nabot kay product nga ibaligya nga equivalent og 10,000, tapos na ay nagutang sa imo og 10,000 na rod. So ang imong gross working capital na equivalent na og 30,000. So your gross and working capital is the 30,000. It means kung unsa ang naa sa imo or mapadung sa imo, mo na yung pagsabot. So next is the last is the permanent working capital. So permanent kay sleepy na alas 2 na sa kadlawon. So the permanent working capital is the expenses that you have been cost like every day, like line pag nga negosyo. So for example, ice cream, permanent working capital. So ice cream, siyempre little ice coke, apang yung tawag nila, hindi mo na kada adlaw. O siyempre ice ingredients kada adlaw. So mo na isa tod sa gross net working capital, mo na equivalent sa imo mo abot yung kwarta, tapos kana abot yung kwarta is invest na pud mo tro para mo product is smoothly. So ang permanent working capital is the permanente nga mura gani kon sa current liability or buying the equipment to grow your own business, para circulating na siya, para circulate yung business. So remember guys, if you have a mind strategy, your business will be blown. So that's all, ma'am. Good night and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. That's all my topic for today, tonight. So bye bye, sleeping ako. Thank you ma'am for listening, and thank you guys for listening to. Hope dagan mo matun-an. Tas kung na may pangutana, comment down below.